Hi, everybody. This is Gary Dean with Sentiment Timing, and this is our technical video report for Wednesday, January 18th, 2023. We got out at the perfect time, just like we got in right at the perfect time. And this really kind of proves this whole predictive analytics model. I've been trying to show it to you guys for a while and explain how it works, where the majority is always going to be on the wrong side. And when we have a bullish sentiment, that when you got a spike here, you got a spike here, and then we got the last one when we started getting sell signals, it was time to exit the long side and look short. Now, I wasn't, the market wasn't showing me that it was really, really weak right here. So I didn't take the short trade on this. And I said what I was anticipating was we were going to get a move down to to the 39.50 level and then bounce back up. But the selling just accelerated, and you can tell too many people were bullish on the market. So now we got to start seeing some bearish sentiment readings, and then that's going to be the time that we're going to be looking for the bounce. But this is the first leg of the move down. And remember that we're not looking for the low date until this time period. So there's going to be a lot of up and downs before we get into that time period where we're going to be looking on the long, and there may be a few trades up and down. So when we got into this trade in December for the Santa Claus rally, we were, it was choppy up and down, and you can see at the end it started accelerating. So don't be surprised to see the same type of action here where we're going up and down. Now, I'm not saying that is what's going to happen. We could, we could come straight down to the 38.80 level, but we're going to get a bounce. And what we have to realize is that the bounce that comes most likely is not going to is going to last, because we have, the date that we're looking for the low isn't coming in till here. So that's just leading me to believe that we could see, something like this, a big move, where this big move up and then down. So this is down and then it would be up, and we kind of do this for a little bit, and then from there we have the move. And being that we're here right now, I wouldn't be, I have to turn around and say, all right, well, a potential low would be the 38.70, and then if they, for some reason we don't, that doesn't hold, then you're looking down at the 38.50. So that's why we don't have to be perfect up here. What I'm looking for is, we're pretty oversold right now. So this was the overbought levels. These were the bearish divergences or sell signals. We had everything in place with the with our predictive analytics model, and this is what you get from it. I mean, everybody that was going on TV even today, and I, you know what? I'm going to say this, but I'm going to rephrase it. Everybody that was saying that this market is going to go higher because of X, Y, and Z, got this, but a lot of them were talking long term. So I'm not making, busting them on it. I'm just saying I saw a lot of people throwing out the reason why we're going to break through this resistance line and get up to the 4,200, 4,300. And it just they didn't they used all their gas here, the bulls, so they were out of fuel. We had everybody waiting for it to go up, just like when we were here, everybody was waiting for it to go down. And that's it. This is going to rinse and repeat month in and month out. And I'm trying to, let you guys know on what it is. But as I put in that video, we're a for-profit newsletter here, and it's we've been giving a lot of information that to our free subscribers that I'm not going to share anymore. I have to, kind of put my foot down and say we've showed you really since October. I've been pretty resilient with these videos. And right now, if somebody doesn't realize the power of what we use in our model, then maybe this, our service isn't for you, and I'm fine. Maybe down the road we might be. So what we're looking at right now is this gap right here at 39.20. We're right there. We have 39.07 is the 200-day moving average. So this is going to be your support area right here. It's going to be anywhere between this 39.20 And then we're going to be looking, there's actually a few support areas because then we have the regular moving average that's at the 3907. And then we have kind of this major support at the 3880. Now, if one is wants to be really aggressive and we start seeing buy signals on the 15-minute chart, if it gets down there and you wanted to try a long trade, you could. I'm more on the side of waiting for the bounce to reshort and scale in and simply have your stop right above here. Or what happened, but right now you can see we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we have the 5 waves. So as far as Elliott wave is looking right now, unless this extends a little bit to the downside, which this still could come down and close this gap. You have your 5 waves, and anybody that's been following me for quite some time, let's just say it gets down to this to the 3920. What we're really looking at is anywhere from a 50 to 78% retracement level. I'm sorry, I have that wrong. Okay, here you go. I have it fixed now. So basically, what you look for when we have these types of, the 5 waves is a retracement level. So you're going to get a bounce what that's going to retrace either anywhere from 50 to 62% to 78% of this entire move. And this is what lures everybody in that sets up for the larger either wave B or wave C down. So this is why I wouldn't, on the 15-minute chart, you can see we're starting to get some buy signals. Again, I'm not looking to buy. I still think that it's a little dangerous. So we want to wait for the bounce to short, and you can see right at the 50% retracement. If we got down to the 3920, is going to be the 50-day moving average on the 15-minute chart. And if we look at it at the hourly chart, you can see that's right near it's getting close to the 50% on that. But anyway, we have these resistance zones that we're going to be looking to build our short position, and then from there, as we approach our time period that we're looking for this actual low, then we start scaling out of the short positions and into the long side trade. And that's what we did right here. We scaled out of this one right at the 4,000 level. It made it up a little bit, and now we're back down at the 3926. So being that we have some bullish divergences on the 15-minute chart here, if we come down, I'm kind of anticipating that one of these support levels will hold. Obviously, if I'm going to be wrong, we're going to see an acceleration all the way down to the 3877. But I think one of these levels will hold right here. And if they do, that's where you're looking for the bounce. And then we just eye down where resistance is going to be. And when we start seeing bearish divergences on the 15-minute chart, to short that, because most likely these will not be the lows. So the bulls, first thing at task, they really have to get it above the 3950. If they do that, then they're going to find resistance at the 3968 level. The bears are going to have to get through to 3920 to the 3906. So that's pretty much our game plan. We're cash right now. I said I was open-minded for either direction today. It was not a trade. I mean, there was a trade setup. It was to the downside, but I'm not one of those ones that to guess where the top is. We can, especially on the first move down, and that's why I waited on this. So now I'll wait for the bounce. And again, really, I'm looking for 100 points, 150 to 200 points on the trades. That's usually going to be about 10% on the SSO and the SDS. And make those trades month in and month out. So if you're interested in joining, for all the members, I'm sorry for doing this little advertisement, but I just want to let everybody know that this is going to be, you're still going to get some information from us. It's just not going to be as detailed as far as what we're looking at. It may be a lot of things as far as what we've done and shown you why we did it. But as far as showing you where turn dates are and when to be looking to short or go long, that's going to be for the premium members. So I know we got at least 6 that signed up for that the buy 1 year get the next one free. So there's a couple left, and if you want to do it, take advantage. And that's all I have for tonight. So have a great night, and I'll talk to you guys.